Morning. Well, some interesting feedback from yesterday. It was a bit of a strange one, wasn't it? See what they've got for us today. I am the soul pool, you are the soul pool, we are the soul pool, together as a collective. Without you, it doesn't work. 3 words Spirit given me today. Take it away. So I've got the melody. Don't know who it's by. I found it. Take it away. Take what away? The pain. Take it away. Don't want it. Take it away. Okay. So let's see what this is about, shall we? Take it away can mean let's get going. Take it away. Today's card is the Chariot, which is always, as always, the red vehicle. Power struggles. It's about taking back control of your life. Maybe you're moving something by vehicle, taking it away. Could be just a trip to the tip. Don't know. We'll see what we need to know about that one. 25th of August. Oh, we nearly cut on it then as well. 25th of August. 2022. Messages, Spirit, please. Well, it's not here yet because it's not massively important, but they want us to know about it. So, somebody is keeping something to themselves, or up to no good, and not telling anybody. It's taking the credit for somebody else's work, even. They got away with it before, and they're going to try to get away with it again. 7 weeks. They took your chickens, and they're coming back for your sheep. And you know what? There's people that should have seen in the background, but they didn't because they wasn't looking in the right direction. So he's taking it away, which fits. Taking away what? Your light, because you're dimming your light. Aquarius energy. You have to reassess, relook at things. I think we're coming up to the retrograde season. So they're all shooting stars. Wishes. Wasted wishes. Something from the past is haunting you that you have to revisit. There may be love there because we've got the red rose, so you may have planted a rose for a dead loved one or put it in a coffin. But above all, this is retreating, going within, not getting out into society, not finding your tribe, refusing to face the chaos. In denial, really. And whilst you're in denial, no wishes or dreams can come true and you'll never be free. 17. And we've talked about 16 and 17 around that period in September, haven't we? Because it keeps coming out in the monthlies. Release, let go, take it away. No longer holding on so tightly, no longer resisting what is. It's no longer worrying about money, even though you should be. It's just, there's nothing you can do about it, so you've got to let go. Acceptance, really. Acceptance of what is. What you've put in is what you'll get out. You reap what you sow. And in every situation, it can go years back. You don't realise the little things you've done that have brought you to this place. And now you're sitting there and either you're being ungrateful or you're a bit depressed because you haven't got what you expected, or what you have got you fear losing. 7 years. But nothing that's yours you can ever lose. And you're more than halfway there. We've been through this, haven't we? All the lessons that you've learned, all the failures and the successes have brought you to where you are now. What you have to do is look back, see where you made the mistakes, and don't make them again. Start thinking positive. You're filling your own cup. You don't need others to do that for you, and you're more than halfway there. So be grateful even for the lessons. This chapter is definitely over. We've got Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius mentioned. We've got the snakes, the year of the snake. It's something coming round at full circle to a conclusion. Something that you didn't address in the past. Needs to be addressed. This chapter needs to be over. 21. But somebody is not on the right path. You need to let go of control issues. It's the red car again. Be careful when you're reversing. Might not be you driving the red car, it might be someone else. Mechanical problems, speeding tickets, parking fines, ambulances, fire engines, any red vehicle. It's Cancer energy, so check yourself, girls, because this is the womb and the breast. It's the mother, the ancestors, the home environment. It's out of control. Then we have the friendships, the marriages that go by the wayside. The children hold the key. That may be your inner child, your ego. Somebody's not speaking the truth and they will not be blessed. Somebody needs to rebel against institutions, their upbringing, a religion maybe. Some of you, it would be teaching. You might be a teacher yourself. And not feel it's a positive place to be at the minute. Some of you is marriages and friendships. You're turning your back on. Taurus energy, neck and throat issues. Not speaking your truth. When you do not speak your truth, you end up with laryngitis or tonsillitis, throat infections, stuff like that. Because your body reacts to your mental issues. So 5 and 23, negative energy. and dwelling on the past. Like I said, revisiting it. It's becoming an obsession now, and you're getting depressed. The red rose is there again. It's telling us something. It may be about love. But what we always see on the Five of Cups is concentrating on the cups that have been spilled, the 3 that have been knocked over. You don't see that at least he's got 2 like this. He's ungrateful. He's got at least 2 that are full. More than some people have. Stop dwelling on the past. Stop crying over spilt milk. Build a bridge and get over it. It's not the time now to be looking in the other direction, dwelling on things that are gone, over. You need to be aware of what's going on around you, because somebody's up to no good. So the most important cards here, because today's card is neutral, is the 17, which is negative, Aquarius, the 21, which is positive, and the 23 and 5, which is negative. Travel is important, so the object of your desire be the person, things, or events, but it will be delayed because you've got to face some issues from the past, and you didn't plan for this. Again, Spirit is saying you should have planned more, and you didn't. There needs to be equal give and take here. What you give out is what you'll get back. The year of the rooster. Wishes and dreams not coming true because you need to find someone who mirrors you, who is your equal, who gives as much as you do. There it is. So we've got the end of one chapter and the beginning of a new one, a new adventure. Release the old and move forward to the new. 22. That's the Fool. You remember the Fool? The Magic Whittington card. He went to London with everybody laughing at him behind his back, saying he was going to make his fortune because the streets of London were paved with gold. Much like the immigrants do. They think they're coming to a new world, a better world where everything's free. And then they get here and the streets of London aren't paved with gold, and it's not what they expected. So they have to move forward anyway, just like Dick did. And he became the Lord Mayor of London, so who knows? That's maybe what they're after. So 22 is positive. Again though, we've got the 23 and the 5 is negative. Marriages, friendships, over. You have to decide which key you choose to pick. One binds you to the material, one binds you to the spiritual. The mother bear, we've talked about, haven't we? She's Virgo. And a woman scorned, an only divorced or widowed woman, a broken woman, someone who gives bad advice, a doctor, priest or lawyer, someone who refuses to sever ties, refuses to move forward, refuses to end this chapter. Aquarius energy again. Dark night of the soul. You have to choose. Either way, there's going to be a sting in the tail. So you might as well choose what you really want. Choose the path less trod. Because this is a codependent situation. You're in it just for the money. Could be you're staying in a job you hate because the money's good. Could be you're staying in a relationship you hate because you haven't got the money to get out. It's drugs. It's anything you are dependent on. It's being that clingy mother who's maybe the partner's passed, so now you spend all your time at your daughters, and that's because you need them, or you think you do. Or the child that won't leave home. It's that situation. codependency. They can't survive on their own, or they think they can't. There she is again. Taurus energy. Happy as a pig in shit. Those born the year of the pig. It's about financial security, emotional security, and there'll be no apology. So somebody is in it for the money, and they are taking as much as they can get while they can before they get found out. Oh dear. Take it away. So we've had that 5 and 23 twice now. We know it's important and it's negative. And now we've got the 22. We've got the 22 and the 23, which is, the 22 is positive, the 23 is negative. So it could be the 22nd and 23rd of this month, or someone's birthday, address, etc. So then Spirit says, we will have happiness. Yes. If you've got a yes/no question, the answer is yes. 9 months. So something is being born. Something new is being born. A transformation needs to take place though. For this birth to take place, a death has to happen. So an end of a chapter and the beginning of a new one. They've repeated themselves again. 13, Scorpio energy. It's transformations, it's reproductive organs, it's shared resources. A shedding of the skin and accepting this new adventure. Yeah, there is a toxic situation, either a friendship, a religion, a marriage, an institution that is keeping you bound by contracts, promises or vows, geriatric issues, bones, teeth, knees. You are being manipulated by the material side of life. Someone is seducing you with money or sex, emotional blackmail, keeping you trapped because it suits them, because they are dependent on you, using you. It's toxic. Don't sign anything at this time. 15, negative energy. There it is again. 21. This chapter has to end. You are strong enough, your roots go deep. Nothing and no one can blow you over if you are rooted. There it is again. They're repeating over and over and over again. The new chapter. End one chapter, begin a new one. That's what they want. That's why they've said yes. You need to end this chapter and go on your new adventure. It's over. And then your wishes and dreams will come true. So that 17 can be turned around. Once you face that chaos, stop dimming your light, move forward, find your tribe, socialise, face the chaos head on, and then there will be hope, healing and freedom. So that 17 is a massively important number. And 20, somebody in denial about what needs to be raised to the ground, or confused about what needs to be raised to the ground. But again, there's dental and bone issues, so it could be health issues. A long-standing problem needs to be settled once and for all. Raise things to the ground, and then you can rise like the phoenix from those ashes. But there's an addiction here. A Sagittarius may be involved. It's an addiction to a way of life, the outcome of a situation, the old way of doing things, drugs, alcohol, food, gambling. You'll know what your addiction is. Online shopping. The snake is mentioned again. The year of the snake, the year of the dragon, and fire signs. 14, negative energy, an imbalance. You need to find the balance back in your life. So, there it is, 13. The transformation will come through war, either war with yourself, war with another, or the global society. We can't stay as we are. The 13, Aries is a rebirth, the phoenix again, rising from the ashes. It's about the head and face. And it's about new beginnings, what you're passionate about. It's take action now. I guess I'm just a natural warrior. The name Camille could be important, and Paige. The Aries card says that it's okay to push, just don't push too hard, so don't become a bully. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, and the energy of this card is a dynamic trailblazer. The Fool, where is he? There he is. Trailblazer, walking that rainbow bridge. Aries is the fire of creation. This means Arians can be highly creative. Since they're impatient, they are also blunt and to the point. They make no effort to pretend to be something other than what they are, but I beg to differ. In this case, they are. Because this is an energy. Since they're impatient, which is that, impatience, they're also blunt and to the point. They make no effort to pretend to be something other than what they are, and somebody is. Which in their eyes is number one. So, the most important person. Everyone needs to understand this. Arians tend to be genuine people who are not into playing games. They like matters to move fast. Since Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, it's represented by the primal human, one who must protect and defend. Aries people are highly ambitious and want to accomplish things quickly and may get seduced by material things. With a no-nonsense way, competition is what Aries thrives on. Many feel the need to compete even when there is no other party to compete with. Traditionally, Aries is a warrior sign, which means being always on the defensive, prepared and ready for action. There we go. The Aries style of relating is that of catalyst, using force, not of a peacemaker. They're interested in sport, and a number of Arians are fascinated with weapons. When this card turns up, expect things to move fast. There's no time to take it step by step. It will be a mad jump, a leap of faith. The Fool. It may be a time of testing your will. You'll work best in situations where you make your own decisions rather than acting as an underling. So like I said, you have to sever ties. You have to make your own decisions. Take back control of your life. You may even find, though, a supporting cast to help you finish this work. Be responsible and disciplined in all your actions. You will want to get things started and forge ahead. Do not buckle under the dramas of others and trivialities of others, because they will try to stop you in any way they can, emotionally, financially. This marks a period where you are forceful and headstrong, and you can now forge a direction or path as you have the vision and energy to do so at this time. In love affairs, you will want to take the lead, and you may attract spontaneous and enthusiastic lovers. Be ready to reach new plateaus. There may be an opportunity for more than one lover. Be advised to think beyond acting with aggression, especially in emotional dramas. In relationships, you or your partner will expect total freedom. What did I say? One of you does, the other one doesn't want that to happen. However, avoid being quick-tempered, because when this card turns up, there is a need for caution. Be steady and measured rather than hot-blooded or impulsive. This marks a time where you need to be sensitive to the concerns of others, since you will want to move fast and strong without thinking things through. You may find yourself running into walls, and you will not want to compromise right now, but you may have to. Sometimes it's best to allow bygones to be bygones and let go. Any fighting or conflict is not going to serve you at this time. In fact, it may poison the waters and make matters worse. So if you're leaving a job or a relationship, or a friendship. Don't do it when it says in this chapter, it says do it in a compassionate way, because there's no need to be at war with others unless you have to. We've got enough conflict in this world. So try, if you can. I know it's hard, but don't, just because they're baiting you doesn't mean to say you have to bite. Care can be taken not to be foolish or rash. However, it is time to work for a cause, get things started. Just make sure you finish what you started. So don't back down once you've started the journey. And there he is, the green man. You can't make it up. 13. Father Sky, Aries. We've got it. Aries, Aries, Aries. Some say the Fool is Aries because it's the first sign of the zodiac. So Aries and Scorpio energy, massively strong. The 13 is huge. So it could be someone past birthday, if your diary, address, whatever it is, you look for the 13. It's a very positive energy. It is about transformations. It is about rising from the ashes. So the green man, nature, a connection to source. The green man beckons to all who wish to follow. He teaches us that there is no separation between human beings and the natural world. We are part of nature and we are nature, whether we like it or not. No one is above that fact. The closer we become to recognizing this connection, the more we feel at peace. Separation is merely an illusion we have created through being busy. Nature invites us to slow down, to learn how to reconnect. It is time to take up gardening, walk in nature, get our feet on the earth and slow down. Nature isn't out there being all busy and not resting. Nature grows and rests and needs when needed because it is in tune with the energies around us. Nature doesn't exhaust itself by pushing too hard to make things happen. It all happens in its own time. So, Kristen, I'm using you as an example again. Like I said to Kristen, there are other things to be doing. If the main thing you want to do can't be done, then you write lists and plan for when it can be done, so that you are not going into something dark with no preparation. Prepare. Nature grows and rests when needed because it is in tune with the energies around it. Nature doesn't exhaust itself by pushing too hard to make things happen. It all happens in its own time, but you must take action. The green man also represents the masculine side of nature, which can mean strength, vigour and growth. However, it can also represent descent, destruction and death. The female counterpart of the green man is the green woman. The two obvious complement one another, just like the yin and yang symbols, and that's what the chariot is about. Yin and yang are two horses, the shadow and the light. But you have to get them in unison. You can't have them pulling in two different directions, or you're at war with yourself. Enjoying this card, it may be asking you where you may be out of balance. Yes, out of balance. Sagittarius energy. And require more of the feminine, nurturing qualities of the green woman to bring you back to centre. Both cards are incredibly caring because they are both you in some form, as within, so without. By connecting, equal reciprocity, to these energies and nature, you essentially find a deeper connection to yourself. That's why when you find your equal, that you are more at peace, because you find more out about yourself and understand yourself better if you're in an equal relationship. If not, it's totally different. So let's see, shall we? Take it away. So take it away, Aries. Wherever you've got Aries in your chart is where it's going to be happening, I guess. The 13. Yep, it's time to cleanse, burn things to the ground, wash your weary spirit clean and take a walk in the wooded glades. Get out into nature and the woods. It will calm and soothe you, and the mysterious and full of life energy will return. Eleventh house, Leo. Wow, I think that's Uranus, which is the rebellion. Yep. And it's a fire sign, isn't it? 11th house is Aquarius. So your wishes and dreams can come true, but you need to rebel. You need to push. 11th house, socialising, getting out there, not dimming your light. The legs and ankle issues, healing. Social and tribal gatherings in the workplace. The colour deep yellow. Group activities, society, friends, hopes, wishes, aspirations, social consciousness. Somebody's taking a taxi as well. I see a yellow taxi, which is America, isn't it? Take it away. The placement of Uranus in Leo, may display charismatic leadership or supreme arrogance. It indicates creative and original ideas. So, there we have it. Are you arrogant or are you a leader? That's the thing. A true leader can't be all about them. They've got to think of others. Get out there, find your tribe, lead by example. Don't expect people to follow you. Hope that by your actions they will follow you. This is the thing. You can't demand people conform to you, nor should anyone else. The manipulation, like I said, be careful of those toxic people, because they are trying to tell you that you are not free. Aphrodite, love. So what's she got to tell us? Goddess of love and beauty. And the trouble with that is you may love beautiful things. That will be your addiction. So Aphrodite is a main player. So I'm not going to read it all because there's too much of it. But so Aphrodite is also known as the goddess Aphrodite, the golden Aphrodite, and Aphrodite Pandemus of the people. Her conception was a little unusual. She is said to have been born in the sea at Paphos in Cyprus from a severed phallus. So you guys may feel emasculated in some way, impotent. Of Uranus, the sky father, which is the green man. So discarded when his son Kronos castrated him for his cruelty in not allowing his mate Gaia, the Earth Mother, to let her son see the light of day. So again, the mother energy of the Chariot. Somebody is not letting someone else be free. The phallus fell into the sea by the seas, alchemy became the opposite of the oppressive. Alchemy was mentioned yesterday, and under the last card was the alchemist, the magician. So, became the opposite of the oppressive male, so the divine feminine. So, and when we see our, where is it? That card of ours, the 17, on the other deck, I can't remember which one it is, there is the oyster in the lighthouse. So coming out of the sea, Pisces in Neptune, probably. The female goddess of love and beauty who can seduce the most aggressive male. So be careful of seduction, being used and abused or seduced. Zeus, the king of the gods, married her to Hephaestus, the lame blacksmith god. Now then, and I said there'd be no apology. That's our lame person who doesn't want to apologise. Do you remember? It can be someone in uniform, it can be somebody of a darker complexion, it can be somebody with an old wound to the leg. There he is. So issues with the legs and ankles is an Aquarius thing. So there's somebody here with issues with the leg. Messenger not coming, maybe because of an injury to a leg. Whereupon she embarked on a passionate affair with a much sexier Aries, oh dear, the god of war, and was caught in bed with him. So somebody's going to be caught out for what they've been up to. Captured by a golden net, which the crafty Hephaestus had rigged up from that very purpose. So, things you're going to find out. There's a lot here about Aphrodite, but we're going to go to the divinatory meaning. Aphrodite rules luck and good communications. You may meet someone who is significant to you by accident or by synchronicity, and that's Spirit's way of getting you together. Your current relationship may deepen as an acquaintance becomes a friend, or a friend becomes a lover, and a lover becomes a spouse. Aphrodite is the bringer of peace and a healer of discord through a balm of laughter and good humour. She can also indicate the need for change of scene and is a bringer of light. What has not been clear will become very, very clear. What has been complicated will seem simple. Aphrodite also comes to you when you have been living too much in your head. She invites you to look after your body, be more in tune with the needs and wants. Look to your body for answers to questions. What is your gut feeling about a person or project? And like I said, if you've got throat issues, that's because you're not speaking your truth. What does your heart say about that house move? So, there it is. They're talking about house moves now. That was not mentioned here, but today's card is about the home, the environment, the ancestors, the mothers. So perhaps not everything at home is okay. There's some issues with the home. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it.